Is this the Black Swan event that we've been waiting for? The Black Swan event that will drive Bitcoin back under 14,000? Gemini's earned users are still waiting for their funds release from the Genesis group, which is ran by the digital currency group, who also owns the largest trust of Bitcoin in the US. Now, the question is the digital currency group insolvent? 3 Gemini Earn users are seeking arbitration in a class action lawsuit against crypto broker Genesis and its parent company, Digital Currency Group. So the question is Digital Currency Group insolvent? So Gemini Earn customers deposited their Bitcoin and Gemini loaned it to Genesis, who loaned it to Three Arrows Capital, who deposited that money into FTX, who stole it and loaned it to Alameda, who market sold it. And we know Alameda made a lot of risky trades. So maybe they didn't want to just lose all this funds, but with Bitcoin crashing to under 20,000, a lot of these big corporations might be insolvent. And somehow through this series of transactions, every single one of these people lost their money. How does that work? Gemini co-founder Cameron Winklevoss shared an open letter on Twitter in hopes to get Digital Currency Group CEO Barry Silbert's attention. It sounds like he's trying to humanize people's funds. It's not just a name or a number on a list. These are actually people who are losing their money. I'll read this letter real quick. Barry, today marks 47 days since Genesis halted withdrawals. I am writing on behalf of more than 340,000 earned users who are looking for answers. These users aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. They're real people. A single mom who lent her son's education money to you. A father who lent his son's bar mitzvah money to you. A husband and a wife who lent their savings to you. A school teacher who lent his children's college funds to you. A policeman, and so many more. Altogether, these people entrusted more than $900 million of their assets to you. They deserve concrete answers, and we are here to get them. Now, this is on Cameron's Twitter page, so if you wanted to read this, either you can pause the video here and finish this out. I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's a little lengthy. But like I said, if you wanted to read it for yourself, it's on Cameron's Twitter, or just pause the video. So you can see here, Barry has replied. There is some back and forth that's been going on through Twitter. What Cameron's saying is every time they're setting up meetings, Barry pushes them back out. They never quite happen. They did not borrow $1.6 billion from Genesis. Digital Currency Group has never missed an interest payment. And Digital Currency Group delivered to Genesis and your advisors a proposal. There you go again. Stop trying to pretend that you and Digital Currency Group are innocent bystanders and had nothing to do with creating this mess. It's completely disingenuous. So there you go, guys. If Digital Currency Group is insolvent, and it seems like a lot of these groups and these venture capitalists really went underwater when Bitcoin went under 30,000. So it seems if we can get back to 30,000, everyone's kind of waiting. And this is just kind of what I'm gathering. Everyone's kind of waiting. They're drawing things out, hoping Bitcoin will go back up. And this is kind of what we've been talking about, 8 steps to financial freedom. We've dropped videos about debt, about market timing for investing. And again, stop spending on indulgences. 2, increase your earnings, side hustles. 3, pay yourself first. 4, stop being negative. What we've been doing, and I'm going to make a video about it, is 10 minutes a day of meditation, 30 minutes a day of exercise. If exercise is something for you that is hard to fit into your schedule, we're going to fit it in first 30 days, and we're working on not being negative, being mindful. Have an emergency fund. We want at least 3 months worth of bills in our savings account. Take calculated risks. The way we calculate these risks or we know what we're watching for. We're not just throwing money into the market. We're watching the 5-year break even, the 10-year break even. What's the Fed doing? What does the historical data point to? That's how we take calculated risks. We network, we make friends. You want friends that have been doing this, that are successful. You don't want friends that are lazy, that don't do anything, because they will drag you down. And number 8, we invest. Now, if you've enjoyed these videos, I'm going to continue to keep dropping them every day. If you could give it a like, it'll help the algorithm. I'm a small channel trying to grow. Subscribe, and we will learn and grow together and be prepared to capitalize on these market bottoms and when there's a turn in the market. Thank you.